it was in plain sight the whole time. How did always Star Wars fans miss all the obvious clues? This theory will change the way you look at Star Wars forever. So the other day I was watching Star Wars videos on YouTube like I always do, and suddenly I found a link in the comments section to a post by Reddit user X_X, The Phantom Menace is the best anime X_X, that made me drop my vintage Yoda mug and scream like a bantha. This post gathered all of the clues throughout the 8 movies and the holiday special to come to the shocking conclusion that Boss Nass, everyone's favorite spit-slinging Gungan leader, is in fact Supreme Leader Snoke. With these new findings at our fingertips, we can finally see the genius of the prequel movies that George Lucas intended all along. Let's go over this mind-blowing theory. So the first bit of evidence the Reddit user points out as proof of his hypothesis is Boss Nass's hat. There is no doubt that this is simply used to cover up this big scar on his head so that his fellow Gungans wouldn't get suspicious. Now you might be thinking, well, how did old Nassie get those scars in the first place? Well, another theory by X_X, The Phantom Menace is the best anime X_X, explains that Nass was severely damaged in his battle with Darth Jar Jar and Lumpy the Wookiee, who is actually force sensitive. See, Boss Nass, or should I say Snoke, carefully manipulated Jar Jar Binks in order to seize power after the fall of the Empire. Snoke appointed Jar Jar to be Bombad General. Because he knew that would eventually lead to the Emperor's rise and fall. Jar Jar was the key to his plot.
Jar Jar is a key to all this. If we get Jar Jar working, because he's a funnier character than we've ever had in any of the movies before.
However, what Nass didn't realize was that after Jar Jar basically caused an era of space Nazis, Binks became a powerful Sith Lord, fueled by hatred of himself and the help of Lumpy, another secret Sith overlord. Although they were both Sith, they hated Boss Nass for deceiving Jar Jar Binks, so when Nass stopped by Kashyyyk to pick up some power converters, the three engaged in an epic duel. Well, I guess it's not a duel if it's between 3 people, but you know what, just keep going. This lightsaber fight nearly killed Boss Nass, burning his face and giving him several scars. This battle marked a rebirth of the Gungan. After seeing the smoke rising into the air after he barely escaped the clutches of Jar Jar and Lumpy, he renamed himself Smoke. But because of his heavy Gunganese accent, it was pronounced as Snoke. Lumpy, thinking Boss Nass was probably dead, created the celebration of Life Day to commemorate Nass's defeat.
That's the spirit. You'll be celebrating Life Day before you know it.
I know what you're thinking. Why would he wear his hat before his affray with Jar Jar and Lumpy? Well, his large headscar was actually formed when he tripped over a twig and accidentally ran headfirst into the engine of one of his ships before the events of Episode 1. Snoke was in search of an apprentice who could help him rule the galaxy when he came across the child of Leia and Han, Ben Solo, otherwise known as Kylo Ren. He trained him with advanced Gungan war techniques his army once used on Naboo. After all, Jar Jar once said, "Gungans no dyin' without a fight. We'sa warriors." Everything was going perfectly in Boss Nass / Snoke's plan of galactic domination until he received word that 2 of his greatest old enemies had returned. Rey and Finn are actually Padme and Captain Panaka, reincarnated by the secret society of rogue Ewoks. Oh, and Poe Dameron is Sebulba reincarnated, but that's not as important. We don't exactly know how Snoke's master plan will end, but I have no doubt in my mind that the big twist in Star Wars 8 will be the reveal of Boss Nass as the true mastermind of the Empire, the First Order, and the Force itself. And that's the end of this theory. Comment below how you reacted when you realized the amazing truth, and your thoughts on how this could greatly change the canon of the Star Wars universe. Subscribe for more Star Wars theories. But honestly, guys, I don't think anybody could top this one. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.